I'm delighted to be here in Cardiff at the Museum of Wales. I am here for the BBC Food and Farming Awards, and I have been nominated for the National Countryside Young Champion. So there's 3 of us that have been nominated and I'm in the top 3. So I'm just about to go in, really look forward to it. I'm just outside and I'll let you know how it all goes. So it's really exciting, we've actually arrived, we're in the big hall and you can see the big sign actually here. We're one of the first few to arrive, but there's a lot of photographers. It's my sister. Hi. Mum. Surprised he hasn't taken his glasses off. So, just here with Rosie from Summer Down. We're both at the Farming Awards. So, what are you here for, Rosie?
So we're here for the Best Drinks Producers, which we've been nominated for our peppermint tea.
Peppermint tea, they also make chamomile tea as well, don't they?
And peppermint and chamomile as well.
I might go try some of it later. I'm here at the BBC Food and Farming Awards. Just met a few people. I've just met Adam Henson and the Country Farm presenter. We're just in the reception for an hour and then we move into the award ceremony and then we come back out here for a party. Just drinking some
It's going above and beyond. And we were inundated with nominees with some incredible stories. But there could only be 3 finalists. So let's take a look at their story.
The first finalist is Eleanor Gilbert, a 20-year-old farmer from Berkshire. Nominated for sharing her farming knowledge with the public, Eleanor works to both encourage young people and children into agriculture and to inform the general public about food production. She's also helping to let people know about the positive changes taking place to make farming more sustainable.
Now, I know some of you would have already been posting on social media this evening, but before we announce the winner of this category, please can I ask you all to save the big surprise for our Country Farm programme that will be on BBC One on Sunday. We'd love that to be a fantastic TV moment, so no spoilers on social media, please. I'll be looking out for them. So I know it was an incredibly tough choice, but there can only be one. And now I'd like to announce the winner of the Countryside Champion for 2022. And the winner is Eleanor Gilbert. Now, Eleanor, congratulations. You're obviously a very young person and I'm a very old chap and an old farmer, but it's brilliant to have people like you inspiring the next generation of young farmers. Why do you feel so passionate about it?
Oh, I just love farming. I've always grown up in the outside environment, but just seeing young people and getting young people involved just like me is really inspiring, getting people into the agricultural industry, because we all need farmers 3 times a day.
Indeed we do. And so you're not only trying to encourage young people to get into agriculture, but you're also going into schools to tell young people all about where their food comes from. Why do you think that's so important?
I think it's so important, as I said, we all need farmers 3 times a day, and just showing young people that there's not just driving a tractor or milking cows involved in the agricultural industry, and showing them that everyone is connected to agriculture in some sort of way, not just producing the food, such as social media and things like that.
A young person studying at university, working hard on the farm, getting into schools, helping at the local agricultural shows, on social media, quite remarkable and an inspiration to lots of young people. So congratulations to you, congratulations to our other finalists, and well done, fantastic.
to remember someone really important in the agricultural community who sadly died earlier this year.
Yeah, she was a pioneer of sustainable farming and food production, and for more than 30 years she was the driving force behind the global charity LEAF, linking environment and farming. It was, of course, Caroline Drummond, MBE.
Now, when she started at LEAF 30-something years ago, it was quite a radical idea to bring together farming and conservation and the environment. Not unusually, Caroline was ahead of the curve, and her enthusiasm and her energy meant that lots of people joined her, from farmers to retailers who carry the LEAF mark, the UK's first environmental audit system.
And I was at college with Caroline, and she was one of my sounding boards. I used to go to her when I was having a crisis with one of my essays. And in later life, when she became so well known in the world of agriculture, I would turn to her for sort of wise advice, as I do you now.
If only that were true. When I started out covering food and farming, it was a very male-dominated area. So Caroline would be one of the people that I would look for at conferences, admittedly, to put the world to rights over a glass of wine. I will confess I wasn't quite so keen when I had to interview her, because her formidable intellect meant that she was always at least one step ahead.
So she was always incredibly enthusiastic about spreading the word about farming, and from the Open Farm Sunday initiative, which does what it says on the tin, to Farmer Time, where classrooms of kids get regular updates from their farmer from the farm. And she really believed in getting people together, and particularly if they didn't really agree. She was fantastic at building bridges.
We are delighted that the LEAF chairman, Philip Wynne, and some of the team are here tonight. If you get a chance later, please go and introduce yourselves to them and have a chat. Caroline would have loved that. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a round of applause to remember Caroline Drummond.
We're just checking out. Lovely stay in Cardiff. Everything was in Welsh, which was really nice. We've got a little sheep on the key card. A Hotel Indigo. But we're off on our way home now. No exciting. Here goes Lucy. You can't get in. Dan, can you not?